Hello everyone. Today we are talking about finding the good in our bad art and why that's important. If you're new here, my name is Teresa. I'm a surface pattern designer and watercolor artist. So I have not always been an artist. I did not study art in college. In fact, I started painting with watercolors in 2017. And then 2 years into that, I decided to take a traditional, formal art class, in-person art class, rather than an online class. So I have to tell you, I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. It was one of those classes where it's just labeled an art class, but then after we got into it, I discovered really this teacher is all about landscapes. And I almost dropped the class, but then decided to stick it out, even though I didn't really want to learn about landscapes. He had a very loose style. And so that attracted me. I really liked the loose way of painting. And so I learned so much from that class. I'm really glad I did not drop it. One of the things that he taught us was how to look at our bad art and pick out all the good parts to it. Now, if you're like me, I beat myself up all the time. I think that's just human nature, to beat yourself up about the imperfections. So every time, we'd have an assignment, we'd all have to paint something, and then you had to stand up and talk about what you liked and what you didn't like about it. And most of the time people would stand up and their artwork would be pinned to the board, and they would say, I hate this piece, I don't like it, I don't like anything about it, and I'm just going to throw it away. So he would say, okay, it's your artwork and you can do that, but before you throw it away, find 3 things in this painting that is good. And at first, we would all go, nothing. It's awful, And he would help us see. He would take these little cutout mat boards, he would have a bunch of them, all different sizes, and move it around the artwork and say, right here, see this? These colors are gorgeous. These colors work really well together. And then he would move it a little more and he'd say, I love this right here. I love the way that these colors are merging together. You accomplished a great wash right here, or you accomplished a great gradient right here, or, he would just find things that you did well. And so then as the class progressed, he stopped helping us so much and would force us to, you've got to come up here, move this thing around and find 3 things that you like about this. And what that did is it taught us to stop being so critical of ourselves. And it also taught us how to look at your painting in a positive way rather than a negative way. There's real value in learning what you're doing well. Celebrating our successes gives us confidence that empowers us to overcome our weaknesses. I found that this whole process made me relax, and I became a better painter because I started embracing the things that I was doing well rather than beating myself up with the things that I wasn't doing well. I decided that I wanted to cut my artwork up, and so I made a bunch of bookmarks out of artwork that I was just going to throw away. And now I love these little bookmarks. I really, even though the whole painting was trash, when I cut them up into these bookmarks, they're fun now. I love them. I've also cut pieces up and made postcards out of them, and that's fun too. I have even framed pieces before that may not mean anything to anyone else, but they're fun for me to hang on my studio wall of just these little scraps that I really enjoy. Well, I hope you'll give this a try, and I hope this will help you not be so hard on yourself and to open you up to seeing the good in your work instead of the things that you don't like. If you enjoyed this one, please give me a thumbs up to let me know, and please subscribe. Thank you so much for all your likes and your comments and subscribing, because it helps the algorithm know to send my content out to other people just like you. Thanks so much, and hope to see you soon.